I don't want to get hate crimed.
Favorite product. Brianna's too.
I have a pimple and that makes me feel ugly. Mother. I am so happy. You guys, I am so fucking tired, but I gotta stay up because we are going to the movies. Today we're gonna be seeing Anora. That's right. However, yeah, I'm not trying to be that person, but at the same time, somebody has to be that person, and that person today is gonna be me. What the hell did I just say? Let me remove my glasses real quick. So they're having instances where the angle is not doing me justice, guys. Sorry. You know, I truly love today. Today I was just gonna be in my own little bubble. You know, my own little bubble, like just me, myself, and I. And then my co-workers had the amazing idea of filming a TikTok. And they were like, Robin, you gotta be in the TikTok and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my God, I was supposed to be in the video. And I believe tomorrow, if everything goes well, I'm not gonna buy anything at this event that I have. Oh my God, not me in my influencer era. Exactly. But it's an event that's happening here in my city. It's a Fenty Beauty Sephora event. So I might go, I don't know. I don't have money to buy anything. I already spent what I was supposed to spend this week. So now it's like I'm broke for the moment. But I don't know. You never know what can happen. But I hope that maybe like my parents are like, don't worry, here you go. Here you go, honey. I just took the best nap ever. And you know, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like I'm red or something here. I'm debating whether I should be, you know, taking my glasses with me because obviously I need them to see. Like there's nothing important going on today. I just wanted to tell you that it's really good. The air quality is not giving. It's not giving. I hate being in surprises and I don't like that. Like we're literally dying up in this. I apologize. I'm not watching anything like adult content related. It's just that my mom is watching a telenovela right there. And I'm like, if I tell her to quiet down a little bit, she's gonna be like, why are you telling me that? Like, this is a neighbor, like, this is my living room, yada, yada, yada. Like, you're so annoying and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I get it. But I'm just telling you to quiet down because, like, and the chicken isn't even mine. Oh my God. I am thinking of maybe getting a haircut. You guys tell me. Should I? Anyway, I gotta get ready. No, by getting ready, I mean cleaning my room because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to leave the house for like the next month. So yeah, we don't know if we're gonna be buying, you know, food at the movie theater because we don't really do that anymore. It's because like we usually rather eat at home and then, you know, enjoy the movie ourselves. But it's just like it's not the same. It's not the same. I'm just gonna do it for the experience, you know? How can you go to the movies and not eat popcorn or a hot dog with a soda on the side? How can you not do that? I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do that today because it's like, as I said before, I have already spent a lot of money on unnecessary shit this week. So yeah, I am tired, y'all. This is a funny part of this whole thing called life. You gotta force yourself to put yourself out there because otherwise you're gonna have fun. Because I'm a Leo, I believe that I have the most fun whenever I'm like in public, like literally when I'm talking to somebody, a stranger, when I'm interacting with people actually. But it's like it also drains my social batteries. It's like somebody take me home, please. I'm not having a good time anymore. But anyway, I don't want to do anything, you know. I just really love to be here. I love talking to you guys. No, actually, I gotta do my homework. Because I believe it's the last, like I'm the last one to do their part. Oh my God, that never happens actually. It's just that everybody, like apparently everybody decided to be productive all of a sudden, and it's like, okay, let's do our parts and fuck Ruben. Anyway, I'm gonna do that. Have less than 30 minutes to get ready, so let's get to that. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a makeup, you know, nothing really much. I'm just gonna be spot concealing some of my redness, some of my pimples. I don't even feel like touching the whole thing, you know. Just gonna go with this. This is literally not my shade. What the hell? I think I'm gonna go for the whole thing, you know. Okay, that was a lot of product. Wasn't it? Now let me see, can we end these games though? It's just that I'm a bit scared because this is so not my shade. I mean, it is, but you can literally tell I have something on because this is like a little bit lighter than I am. A very good tip that I've learned is that when you have pimples, you don't want to put the whole thing, like the applicator, on top of the pimple because otherwise the applicator is going to get contaminated and the product itself. So you might want to discharge a little bit of the product on somewhere on your hand or your face, you know, so that is not contaminated.
It's 8:18 p.m.
Okay, I have like about 5 minutes more. No, I'm lying, 12 minutes more. So we're good. Fuck, I'm just gonna go with my hand, with my finger like this. I wanna screw this up. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't wanna be applying blush today because I don't wanna get hate crimed. I am adding the fucking blush. I don't give a fuck. Sue me, I don't care. So that I can have a little bit of dimension on here. Plus, it's not gonna be noticeable because kind of my hair is gonna be covering it. See, it's looking better already. Plus, I don't want my blush to go to waste because I have not used it in like a month. I'm actually kind of saving it because I have jump scare. I'm kind of as I was saying before I jump scared you, I'm kind of saving it for the Maria's concert. So yeah, don't I look snatched, honey? It's not as noticeable on camera, but I promise you, I have blush on here. It's popping. I look so freaking pale. What the freak? That's not me. Okay, it kind of is. I don't know how to feel about this. Let's just ignore the fact that it's a complete different shade, okay? Okay, how do I look? Obviously, I look a mess, honey. I look a freaking mess. I look so pale. You can see that it's not matching my neck, but whatever, whatever. Me voy a poner el cubrebocas porque bad air quality outside. ¿Escuchaste el álbum de Tate McRae?
No.
¿Te lo puedo poner?
Bueno.
Se llama Miss Possessive. Que mires el techo o el suelo o alguien más que te agrade, pero no mires a mi hombre.
Ay, Ana, ay,
Passenger press. Mira mi blush, güey. Esta vez sí me puse. Es que nosotros puro fashion drive, puro Punto Valle, dices tú. Puro Punto Valle. Es que no salimos de ahí, es nuestro barrio. Claro. Literal, o sea, que a la vuelta está nuestra casa. Ahí en San Pedro Garza García. Arena, what are you doing here? Mother. Nos va a hacer un outfit of the day.
Tengo mis botas.
Las boots de house down mamas.
Un pantalón cargo. Mi playerita de Spider-Man porque siempre fui fan de Spider-Man. Un top y pues un collar.
Yo tengo esta camiseta negra.
Básico, necesario.
Estos pantaloncitos de viejito. Tenis New Balance. Que me la compré en Walmart.
Sirviendo.
Serving. No tan como anorak. So I just came back from the movies and that was everything, you guys. That was everything. Honestly, I was so gagged with some of the scenes, but at the same time, I kind of knew what I was getting into. It was really good. I enjoyed going out with my cousin because I just don't want to stay in and do nothing. Oh my god, I'm melting. I just wanted to rest because I feel like I've been pretty much overwhelmed today. For whatever reason. You guys have no idea, like, I left the movie theater incredibly gagged, just like how Anora was when she was in Ivania's house. That's how good it was. And you wanna know what's the best part about this? Is that, you know, us, the audience, like me and other people in the theater, we were gagged. Like, if there was something funny going on, we would laugh. If there was something like intense or kind of dramatic, we would gasp. Like, I love when movie theaters are like this, you know? I feel like we get to connect with other people and we get to have fun collectively, and I think that's really, really cool. I have missed that about the movie theaters, and I really liked it. You know, it's not that I don't enjoy going to movie theaters as often or as much as you might think, but I do. It's just that sometimes my social anxiety is kind of a big. And I'm like, I don't want to go out because I am afraid of being perceived and I don't want people to be looking at me like, and I'm like, first of all, who are you Who's gonna be looking at you? Nobody's gonna be looking at you. Like, calm down. You're not Beyonce. And everything comes down to when you're a kid, of course. The movie was so great. I really liked it, but at some point in the dialogue, we went kind of, oh, this is awkward. Like, this is really awkward. But other than that, it was such a really good movie. If you want to have a good laugh, go watch Anora. If you want to get angry at a twink, go watch Anora. Yeah, and your son hates you so much, he married one to piss you off. I'm back to being me. I'm just gonna do my skincare routine and I'll be going to bed because I'm incredibly tired. I am exhausted. I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. to do what? I don't fucking know, honestly. Oh, something I forgot to mention in my previous video titled Enamorándome de mi cotidianidad, falling in love with my everyday life. I forgot to explain why. Oh my god, look at me being such a great content creator, right? Just turn your phone off. Don't go on TikTok. Don't go on Instagram first thing in the morning. You don't want to do that. You don't want to... Okay, hold on. I got a text message from somebody. You don't want to do that. You don't want to intoxicate your brain with overstimulation so early in the day, of course. Because you are receiving a lot of information. Sometimes you are not even capable of critical thinking because somebody else is doing the job for you and you're going to be stealing their own opinion. You know, like the opinion that they created on their own is going to be yours because, yeah, for some reason we are losing our sense of identity. So I think it's really good to just go back to the origin. The origin being you when you were a kid. But I'm not going to get into that. That's going to be for another video, which is completely ironic because everything that I'm saying right now, I learned it by watching another video. And to put it simple, there's only one you in this whole world. There are so many people that the chances, the odds of another person having technically the same routine, the same likings, the same interests, the same hobbies as you, they're quite low. So you should be feeling rare, you should be feeling unique because you are unique. And I feel like with social media, we often tend to compare ourselves because look at my freaking bathroom. Look at my freaking bathroom. It's not big. I have like some leaking going on the ceiling. It's not fancy, but at least they have a bathroom. At least they have a bathroom. At least they have some place where I have water, running water at my disposal, and I have a shower, and I'm incredibly grateful for that because honestly, it can be worse. And we often tend to beat ourselves up with things that are just not important, with things that are just not crucial to our everyday lives, and it sucks because obviously in our heads it's like this big of a deal, this big of a thing, but when you say it out loud, I promise you, when you start to say your thoughts out loud, for example, this is my own personal opinion and this is my own personal experience, of course. For example, me, it's like, I have a pimple and that makes me feel ugly. You say it out loud and then you're like, I have a pimple and that makes me feel ugly. Because as stupid and as small as that might sound, it is incredibly big of an issue. It is such a big issue for some people. I don't have a boyfriend and that makes me feel unlovable. And that makes me feel like I am never gonna find love in this lifetime. I've never had a boy. Okay, I'm trauma dumping you at this point, okay? I'm sorry. But it's like, you get what I'm saying? Once you start to say your thoughts out loud, and you start to be grateful for what you have. And right now, I had such a great time. I went out with my cousin. I watched a movie. I came back safe and sound. My parents are still alive. My sisters are alive and healthy. My grandma is healthy. And you know, we gotta be more grateful. I just feel like we are losing sense of community. We are losing sense of identity. And we're certainly losing sense of empathy with everything that's going on with the world, because all of a sudden everybody wants to be conservative. What the hell? Nobody wants to be conservative. Nobody wants to go back to the old ways, to the old traditional values. I promise you don't want to, especially because you never lived during that age, okay? Get that shitty thought out of your head, please, and get out of here while you're at it, please. Anyway, I'm getting heated, so I'm just gonna go to sleep, okay? Besos, amores. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. The vlog does not end here, okay? See you in a few hours. No, es que decía que cooperache y compramos mínimo un labialito. Es que un labial de Fenty.
¿Qué te completas con esto?
Ay, güey, yo ando igual.
Que te agarre recuperaciones, hermosa.
La inflación está cabrona, no cabe
Pero
duda.
fue a mi casa y me quebré, Rubén, me agarré y llore. Tengo audios que lo respaldan, pero me da pena.
Está bien, está bien. El güey con el que se fue a meter tampoco era la persona más
Güey,
ideal.
era un niño, era un pendejo.
Claro. No, Victoria, es que no entiendes la desesperación de esta Nora cuando le decía, Ivania, talk to me, baby, please talk to me. Y lo de que el güey por borracho. Ajá. No, Victoria, es que no entiendes la Solo somos 3 girls en camino a un evento que no vamos a poder costearnos nada. Tres chavitas en su sueño San Petrino.
Ahora, ¿qué onda, Irún? Que me dio...
Bueno, gracias a todos por venir. Thank you so much. Estoy tan agradecida de estar aquí en Monterrey con ustedes. Yo soy la magista de Fenty Beauty, Global Makeup Artist. Yo tengo 9 años con ellos. Y es mi primera vez aquí en México. Y estoy tan feliz de estar aquí con ustedes, de compartir los tips and tricks de Rihanna. Yo también soy la magista de Rihanna. Yo hago todos los campaigns. Para ella también le hago sus big events como Met Gala, Any Red Carpet. Y estoy tan emocionada de estar aquí en México, de donde son mis papás. We're so grateful for. So for me, ingredients in it that help to moisturize the skin over time. Favorito producto de Fenty Beauty, siempre voy a decir Invisimat. It's my favorite go-to product. Rihanna's too. This is a one color, no color powder. It doesn't add any coverage to your skin. All it does is it takes away the shine and the sheen of your face, the oil of your face. It also sets your makeup and it blurs the skin. That's the key, is that it blurs the skin.
Oh, mami, dime por qué te fuiste. Oh, mami, dime que tú me hiciste. El infierno que es encontrar una bubu, ¿verdad? No, hombre. Ay, huele a comida china. I am so happy. I don't think you guys can understand how happy I am. Ignore how oily, how shiny my forehead is. I'm gonna listen to Jenny's album because this is the night before Jenny releases. I'm just so happy. Like, you guys saw, I don't know. And then the fact that the influencer that was there, she reposted my story and I was like, maybe I should take this design, you know? So let me act accordingly. It is really difficult being a student, an intern, and an influencer. I love this event so much, even though it was like for everybody to see and all of that. It was a PR event, but it was for everybody, for the general public to witness, see, and enjoy. And I was so lucky to be there. I know that I'm sounding like as if I were sponsored by Fenty Beauty, but you can, I don't care. I love Fenty Beauty. As a matter of fact, when I went to Dallas, Texas, the first item that I have ever purchased was a Fenty Beauty lip stain in the Sangria shade. I love that so much, but you know what? It's been long gone because, you know, I did not want to get hate crimed. It was so beautiful. The shine, it's a hydrating lip tint, and then once the shine wears off, it leaves a beautiful stain on your lips. It was so good. I'm gonna repurchase it. Not only that, but I'm also thinking of getting the skin tint, the Fenty Beauty skin tint. It's so beautiful. And once I am done with my Hourglass setting powder, translucent setting powder, I'm gonna get the mattifying Fenty Beauty powder because it's so good. Like, Priscilla talked about how good it is and how it's one of Rihanna one of Rihanna's. Rihanna herself enjoys this product, one of Rihanna's favorite products, and I'm like, oh my god. So I was really happy. Priscilla was talking about how she does makeup, what are some of Rihanna's favorite products in her journey being a makeup artist. And I think it was really inspiring, and there was something really, really good that I wanted to take away from the whole thing, other than her doing a magnificent job doing makeup. It's the fact that she is so resilient. She said something that is engraved with me, and that is like, no matter how hard it gets, that's God testing you to see how bad you want it. You know, like how bad you want something to happen. When you change the perspective, because I believe that life is all about perspective. The most cliche perspective thing you can possibly think of is the glass, whether it's half full or half empty. I want to see my glass as half full, you know, and I want to see my life as not boring or as not something that I am sad about, but rather than being something I'm grateful for. Last night, you know, a few minutes ago, I was really happy to be alive, and I'm still really happy. And probably if social media ends up being my thing, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy every single minute of the process, whether it's late at night pulling an all-nighter trying to edit a video, being consistent with my uploads, changing my thumbnail artwork and stuff like that so that I can come up with something new, you know, because I changed. I really hope I'm in frame. But you know, the electricity system here at my house is pretty old, so I apologize for that. But it was so good. I think I need to start being less negative. As I said before in one of my previous videos, one of my goals for this 2025 is to stop listening to, you know, sad, depressing content. And by that I mean just listening to sad music overall, because it's not something I enjoy anymore. And I've been listening to a lot of Doechii and a lot of, you know, talented female artists. I love it so much, and I'm about to listen to Jennie's album. I'm just happy to be alive in the time I'm in. I'm just gonna enjoy the process. Being in my 20s, figuring things out, and I'm not gonna compare myself to other people, because comparison is the thief of joy. Oh my god, I'm sounding like such a grandpa or something. But it's true. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I don't know who is watching, and I hope that at least my video was entertaining. I'm gonna get better at that, I promise. Because usually a habit of mine is like, I'm not gonna post this video even though it's like completely done. I'm like, I'm not gonna post this video because it's not good enough. And you're never gonna be good enough, honey. Let me tell you that. You're never gonna be good enough because you're literally not enjoying the process. You're hating the process. You don't like every single thing that you do. Let's change that mindset, mamas, please, okay? So remember what Gracie Abrams said? Whatever happens, I'm letting it. Whatever happens, we, you and me, we are letting it. So, bye, guys. Les quiero mucho. Les amo.
Cada vez que voy a trabajar, lo trato como que es la primera vez que estoy trabajando con ellos. Siempre estoy allí con la mente que voy a hacer lo más mejor que nunca ha sido. Yo siempre voy a poner mi 100%, no importa cuántas veces te ha maquillado, siempre te voy a dar lo mejor. Y es por eso yo estoy donde yo estoy, pero lo digo, es por mi abuela, es por ser mexicana, es por eso que yo tenía en mi corazón desde niña chiquita, y por eso yo amo a México tanto. Vamos a darle un